All right, let's get started. Hello, everyone. Once again, my name is Maggie, and I'm here with Allison, our Director of
Hi.
Merchandising. Let me just adjust this real quick. And welcome to our Fall Forecast webinar. We are very excited to show you guys some upcoming trends and kind of give you some tips and tricks as to what you can do in your studio this fall to maximize those sales. Ooh, is it gonna work? Let's see. Okay, there we go. This is just a sort of overview agenda of what we're going to be touching on today. So we're going to be starting out with some seasonal mindset and consumer behavior shifts. These will kind of clue you in as to why fall is such a key time for studio retail. And then Allison is going to show us a trend forecast of what to expect coming up, a couple surprises for our showroom this fall. And then I have a couple questions to help us dig a little deeper into why stock certain things, what your customers are looking for, how you can best maximize these sales. And she also has some product highlights in there too. And then we're going to give you guys a couple quick wins and takeaways towards the end to sort of get a couple key points for what to expect this fall. And then, of course, the $500 giveaway, which will be very exciting.
That is exciting.
I know. And so a little bit about Astral for in case we have any newer clients in here. Astral was founded 10 years ago. We are celebrating our 10-year anniversary, founded in 2015. We serve as a wholesale partner and retail strategy consultant. We sort of help you so that you can get an additional stream of revenue in studios with retail with little effort to you guys. So it's sort of a retail as a service. We're trusted by thousands of
Yes.
boutiques across the US, and we are very proud of that, and we appreciate all of our clients. And just a little meet the team. These are big descriptions, so you don't quite have to go through them. But it's just to sort of give you guys an introduction because me and Allison, this is our first webinar together.
Yes, this
Very
is the first
exciting.
time we've done interactive too.
Yes, and a little Q&A. So we're kind of trying out some new formats. But this is Allison Harrington. She is our director of merchandising here at Astral. So she's in charge of everything you see come into the showroom. She is the mastermind behind it. She has 25 years of experience. You may not look at, but 25 years. So she knows what she's doing and she's absolutely fantastic at her job. And my name is Maggie. I am the digital marketing manager here at Astral. So I help Allison take her vision for what she wants to see in the showroom and I make it a shoppable experience on our website. You'll see me sending out emails and such, and I kind of help with these webinars and everything.
Yeah,
So
bring it to life.
we do. We're a little dynamic duo. And so we're going to be helping you guys sort of understand the fall trends. So to get started, the fall selling season. Why is it so important? I found a fact I kind of want to show you guys right off the bat to really grab your attention and let you know that fall is a serious time for selling because the average studio client will spend 20 to 30% more per transaction in the fall compared to the summer. And I don't think that even includes holidays.
No.
No.
Yeah.
So not including holidays, just that transition from August to September and getting into fall trends. You're going to see higher spending, more people actively shopping your retail and your studios. And to kind of give you a better idea of that, I kind of drew out this quick retail math for you guys. So you'll see this summer set. It's going to be a spiritual gangster set that we have with a tank and some shorts, as well as a fall set. This is a Beyond Yoga set you will see shortly in the showroom. Potentially, also see it over
Yes,
here.
it's out this week.
Yeah, it's out this week.
That's right.
So very exciting things. But to give you a little breakdowns this summer, this spiritual gangster tank top is $64. Biker shirts for 42, and if they're buying a pair of socks, that'll be another 16. And so in total, that's going to be $122 on average, depending on, of course, what they buy. And then for fall, the layers are going to be key here because this Beyond Yoga tank that you see the model wearing is $74. And you can also sell it in the summer, but then you'll sell the pants, which will be $118 MSRP, as well as $128 overwear, the sweatshirt, making that with the socks, a grand total of $336. So right off the bat, just from
Big
this
difference.
example,
Yeah.
it's over double, big difference. So that's kind of why we want to try and encourage you guys to get into layering, which we'll get a little into, and just sort of making sure you have things stocked in studios because you don't want to miss this opportunity.
No, can't sell what you don't have.
Exactly. And it's better to have a couple more things because Astral's really good with like retails and returns and such.
Yeah.
And kind of you can mix and match as opposed to being sold out, going, oh my goodness,
Yeah.
we're missing out on dollars.
Yeah.
And just sort of a little overview of the consumer behavior shift we'll see, just pics from our showroom. You'll see bright colors, skirts and shorts in the summer, matching sets, a lot of like fun graphic tees. And then that sort of transition to a bit more cozy in the fall with layers, neutral colors, some cozy lounge and lifestyle sets. So that's to sort of understand kind of what to look for when you want to stock your studio. And I'm going to hand it over to Allison for seasonal mindset for your studio and why it's so important.
Yes. So, as we've been saying, fall is one of the biggest turning points for retail. Each new season kind of brings new opportunities. What we see for fall is you might have had some members that have dropped off for summer. Maybe they're off their schedule because kids are out of school or vacations, and now they're ready to get back into a routine. So attendance is up, they're focused, and they're ready to kind of just set new goals and meet those. So you have a highly engaged audience. And then you think about the season changing. And when we are changing seasons and moving into that cooler weather, there is nothing that grabs me more than a really cozy, comfy hoodie or sweater or something like that that really grabs attention. So even if it's something that they might not wear in class, it is something that they can see wearing in their life. So if they see it represented in your studio, there's a really high likelihood that they might pick that up. So, what to expect for fall? Let's dive into what's trending and how your studio can capitalize on the season's opportunities. So, first up, we're going to go through the color palette. And the great news about the color palette is there's something for everyone. You're going to see calming blues, rich jewel tones, and deep espresso shades that are represented within all the brands that Astral has. And as you all know, we have several brands represented in our showroom. And so we'll highlight those in just a second. And then we also have some new brands that we want to introduce as well. So moving into those brands, Maggie, if you want to hop over there. Yep.
Yep, we're going to hop a little bit past these. We'll circle back to that.
Yeah. So yes, so this is just a little showing of what we have in the showroom. We are always growing and expanding that. And so then if you want to flip to the new brands, we'll go ahead and release those. So coming up, we will, we had a very small delivery of Fabletics. So that is coming and more. And then we'll also have Prana and All Phoenix. So exciting additions that we are really thrilled to share with you all just for variety in your studios. And so with those brands in mind and all of the other ones we shared, we can just walk through some of the color stories. So we'll see the blues. It's kind of how we transition kind of from summer into fall, and then with the summer tones being a little lighter, and then you kind of go into this vibrant blue that's going to really transition us nicely from these warm temps to kind of cooler. And then as we get more into the season, we get into some of those jewel tones that we start to think really like leaves changing and holidays coming. And so we get into some of these really rich greens, beautiful burgundies and deep plums. So that is all coming. And then I'm loving the espresso colors that we're seeing this fall as well. Brown is having a really big moment. It has for a while. It's going to continue. And I really am thrilled about the selection that we'll have of that. It also serves as another great staple and core color in your studios for fall.
New brands.
Yeah.
And then a couple things to look out for.
Yeah, so some trends that we're going to see, and not necessarily even a trend, but some things that are always popular within our studios in the fall season: cozy fleeces and sherpas. I mean, you all, they love them. We can't keep them in stock, so I am confident that your studio will do so as well. If it's something you haven't tried, I encourage you. Don't let the price point scare you. It is like you get one cool morning and people are ready for it. So cozy fleeces, lots of layers. I can't encourage you enough to, again, to capitalize on that higher spend. You have to have those pieces available for them to shop. And another thing that I'm really excited about is we saw it last year and we're going to keep seeing it, but we're going to see all these different leg shapes. So you'll continue to see, straight legs, but you'll see flares and wide legs and barrel legs, all the different kinds. And so that's really exciting to see that moving forward.
All right, and I've got a couple questions with Allison. Okay. And for this one, I'm actually going to split the screen because we have a couple examples we'd like to share. So instead of being a little tiny square in the corner, put us side by side. Is it? How do I confirm that? Okay, sorry about that, you guys. Okay, it's looking like, oh, not that.
Not bad.
Is it side by side? Okay, thank you, Megan.
Got a confirmation. We're side
Perfect,
by
you got a
side.
confirmation. So we will have a little Q&A now. So Allison, let me just quickly exit out of that box in our way and go back to this. There we go. Sorry about some technical difficulties. So what key fashion or retail trends do you see shaping studio retail this fall?
So I've already kind of said it, but I can't emphasize enough texture. So when we're thinking, we talked about Sherpas. We think about these. You guys can't feel it, but I'm like feeling it. It feels like a blanket. When we
that's
think
nice.
about, yeah, doesn't that feel great? So when we think about just different what's the word that I'm trying to say? When we think about like studio walls, really bringing just like that texture to it adds another layer to just like a legging or just a basic piece. It really makes that pop more. So Sherpas, brushed fleece, jacquards, we're going to see those ribbed fabrications, and it's going to be hard to see some of these on here, but anything that just adds that extra detail. You're also going to see open backs, ruching. So I love this fun little new top that's got that detail here. Color block is still huge in the marketplace. So we've been seeing that for a while, and that's going to carry forward in matching sets and lifestyle pieces. We will continue to see that. So definitely make sure you have those represented in your studio. Also just things like graphics, like they add just an extra splash to your wall. So those are always really fun and really important. And then just other key things that I'm seeing in the marketplace, a lot of Johnny colors, a little that pop polo. We're seeing that even in activewear, but most definitely on sweaters and pullovers and different things there. So just some fun little details for you to note that are going to be big in the marketplace.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And our next question, which styles are you most excited about for the season and why?
I think you already know. It's all the cozy layers. Y'all, I am a summer girl. Like it is my season, but there is something about a cool, crisp morning, a Saturday coffee run, whatever it is, a hike. I love tailgating and football games. So really, I cannot say enough about all the lounge pieces and then just the cozy, like a fireplace, like all of it. I guess there's something good in every season. So I might be a summer girl at heart, but
Also this nice.
there is just so much, yes,
Mm-hmm.
so many fun options for that cooler weather. So I am most excited about that, but you probably already knew that because I talked about that a lot.
I'm also very excited for the set over here. I've been eyeing it ever since we
so
struggled it onto the
Yeah.
mannequin. It's
So
gorgeous.
soft.
It's soft. All right. And next question, are there any must-have core basics? And can you kind of get into
Yes.
basics and why they're so important that
Yes.
you just need to keep them in stock?
Well, they are important because that is what your members are wearing to class. And so we never want you to miss a sale because you didn't have a black legging or maybe navy's your color. Whatever that might be, whether it's black or navy or gray, those are just really easy pieces that people can pick up if they've forgotten something, if they quick came from work and didn't have clothes. That is an easy sell. So we never want you to miss out on those basic things that they're wearing in class. A bra, a legging, socks. Oh my goodness. Socks. Those are so important. And then as we think about just core things to have in your studio during the season, again, have those layering pieces so that you can get that extra bump in your sale. If you've never tried lounge or kind of studio to street pieces because you're like, oh, well, they don't wear that in class. I don't think they'll buy that from me. Like Maggie said, because we do have the option of returns, it really does make a great opportunity for you to try something and take a risk on something that perhaps you wouldn't in another situation. So,
all right. So just to get this all together and kind of tied up, so we can kind of get like a little highlight summary of what we just went over.
Yep.
Let's review real quick. So stocking basics.
Yes, don't miss a sale. It's so critical to have those in your studio.
And adding layers to your assortment.
Can I say it enough? Like layer up. You'll see on the wall that even, with like the jumps with the jumper, I've got a bra and a Sherpa over it. Show your people how they're going to wear it because when they see it like that, they can't resist it. So you definitely want to make sure your mannequins are layered up. You want to make sure, like on your hangers, where you have options, where you have space to do so, to just show all the ways that they can wear it.
Yeah. And our last one is, we haven't talked about it much, but motivating staff. Can you tell us a little bit on how to get that done?
Yes. So you can't engage your members if you don't engage your staff. So perhaps it's a little friendly competition between your instructors and maybe a couple of desk people or whatever it might be. Get your staff motivated about the retail. Perhaps you have a small team and you even ask their opinions on some of it. But whatever that is for your studio, if your instructors and your desk people don't know about the retail, they can't talk about the retail. So make sure that you are touching on that when you have meetings with your staff, because if they're engaged on the retail and they feel like they know what they're talking about, they'll talk about it more with the members, and then you've got a sale.
And just to sort of add on to that, a quick personal experience. I was in a Pilates class. I already had a pair of socks, but like I think beginning like waiting to go into class, I was just kind of looking at the sock display. And there was some really cute colors. It was like, I think this past summer. And I wasn't going to buy anything. I was just kind of looking, but I like picked up a pair. I was just sort of investigating it. The desk girl was actually just like, oh, I actually really love that pair. We just got those in. And
you're like, well,
I
need them.
And I bought them. And I did. I wasn't looking to get a pair of socks, but it's just even like a small conversation like, oh, I love that piece is enough to sort of excite the customer a little more, because they might be in their head thinking, maybe I don't want it, maybe I don't need it, but it's still like nice to hear an opinion. And it kind of even just kind of helps facilitate the sale, because I was shocked when I had a pair of socks leaving. I was like, wasn't going to get these today, but
it's on your list to get, but you got it. And that's what we're talking about. We want to make sure that your members, first and foremost, they are there for the practice, but you also can add just another level to your business by getting them excited about retail.
Exactly.
Yep.
All right. And now it's time for the part we've all been waiting for.
Okay, this
potentially.
Is the fun part.
I know, this is the exciting part, the giveaway. Real quick to all the attendees in the room, I do see there's quite a few of you. You can all get free shipping on your next order if you subscribe to our SMS. It will give you a code, link in chat. I'm gonna grab that link. Worst case though, I am sending everyone sort of a follow-up email tomorrow, and the link will also be in there. I'll grab that shortly. And then our $500 Astral credit goes to, I'm looking at the list of attendees, and congrats to Robin Bugney.
Congratulations.
Congrats. We will have sales reach out to you with that code and such and get you set up for the credit. But anyway, thank you everyone so much for attending our webinar today. Any last words, Allison?
I would just say for fall, just everything we've talked about. Be prepared, have layers, have basics. Don't miss out on this opportunity to just to increase your retail and to increase your revenue, because I think you will be pleasantly surprised at what your members are willing to do in your studio.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And our next webinar is going to be in October. We're going to be going over the holiday season that's coming up. All right.
I'm excited about that too. We'll have lots of things to share with you. We'll have a holiday shop. And all kinds of things to get you excited for honestly the biggest season for all retailers, but for studios too. So yeah, get excited about that next one.
Fantastic. Well, thank you everyone. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.